Here tonight, I'd say that's a squad ready for action. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, DeJounte Murray's overcome a lot. Fell to the 29th pick in 2016 over concerns about his tough past. Then an ACL tear cost him his third season. Last year, in All-Star, he said, quote, "There's nothing like being respected, working hard, and being willing to learn. I'm from Seattle. We're built for this." Brian?
Great story, Allie. Thank you. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, we've got Wendell Carter. Terrence Ross is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bol in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Bol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Holiday. Out left to the wing. Young inside. Guarded by Ross. A nice shot by Young.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Young against Anthony. Pass to Ross. Here's Bol. The rebound by Murray. First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Collins. Up and over Carter. Collins, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Three-pointer, Anthony. Counted from distance.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Last time they met in Atlanta.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Young.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to Murray. Back to Young. Lets it fly. And it's Young again missing. Well, Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Holiday. They kick it out to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the Magic.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Back to Anthony. The three from Banchero. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Murray with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. And counted from 12 feet.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Anthony outside. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bull, guarded by Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella. First free throw is good, and the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And the Hawks call time here. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Young. Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Here's Bull. Outside Ross. Got a piece of it. All alone on the break. Murray with it. Picked up by Ross. Holiday has the open look. Bull grabs the board.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And Anthony slams it in.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 6. Outside Murray. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. They get the rebound.
Oh, my. I mean, just
some.
hard on that one, B.A.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Murray against Ross. Outside Carter. Here's Banchero. Banked it in off the glass.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Holiday. 14 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Down low. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Ross. Banchero's got 6. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Bull. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless. Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they'd been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, BA, that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward. For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Now here's Young. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Here's Anthony. 9-point game. Over to the wing. Pass to Ross. Drains the triple. Ross has got his second basket of the night. Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected. And at some point, you've got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Anthony against Holiday. Collins, the open look. They get it back. Capella. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul him.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
That free throw, no good. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Graham.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. He hits the second from the line.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Anthony outside. Pass to Ross. Isaac for three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Hunter. Ross against Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Banchero. And a two-handed jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Bogdanovic after the basket by Orlando. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Orlando has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Holiday against Ross. And the basket by Holiday. Now Anthony. He's got 5. Pass to Wagner. Here's Isaac. Ross. Bamba's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Anthony. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Fultz against Holiday. Inside, and the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game. Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA, GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The kick to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holiday. To the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Fultz passes to Isaac. To the inside. They swipe it. Hunter against Wagner. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Orlando has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's Capella with the jam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Wagner. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Here's Fultz. And Orlando again with the bucket.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And it's Wagner missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Bogdanovich. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Fultz passes to Bamba. Now Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Fultz. Outside Ross. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got his 3rd assist of the night.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Bamba misses.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Bogdanovich. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Magic up by 12. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Wendell Carter is out there with Banchero, and it's Bol in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Holiday. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Orlando has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Bol, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 14-point game. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Murray.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Greg.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
Outside Holiday. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Griffin passes to Collins. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
On the wing, Suggs lets it go from deep with the fadeaway. Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Anthony against Young. Collins passes to Murray. Over Suggs. No good. A bit long that time. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Bol. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 9 points in the game.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Murray. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Anthony against Young. Pass to Suggs. Over Griffin. Suggs, no good. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the glass. The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Anthony against Collins. To the paint. Bol. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
You know, since Orlando took him with the 15th pick in the 2020 draft, Cole Anthony has made some huge strides. He went from backup point guard to the #1 guy in literally no time.
Outside Murray. Pass to Holiday. Here's Collins. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. That leadership role was thrust onto Anthony very quickly, Clark, but he responded well.
Yeah, I like the way he handled it, B.A. He looked comfortable right away. He's gone through some growing pains and hiccups, but that's normal. His scoring and his passing, though, have improved, and I think he's going to be an NBA floor general at a high level for a long time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundations of the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
That free throw misses.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
And he sinks the second. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Pass to Murray, to the left wing. Griffin against Carter. No good off the back of the rim.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Goes up off the inbound, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Carter. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Pass to Holiday. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
He's off on the first. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
And the second free throw is good. Orlando with the ball. They're on a 17-3 run. Pass to Banchero. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Holiday passes to Griffin. Back to Holiday. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the Magic. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And they got to the line at a good clip. Couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Anthony's gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Outside Murray. On the wing, Holiday. And he lobs it up top.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Orlando has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Anthony outside. Right wing. Pass to Carter. Here's Banchero. And stolen by Holiday. Now here's Murray. Back to Holiday. And here's Collins. Over Banchero. Collins, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Murray. The kick out to Griffin. Second shot opportunity. Murray, no good. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Young. Over Suggs. Robbed. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Griffin from behind the arc. Can't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Murray against Anthony. Here's Suggs. Back to Anthony. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And the Hawks shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Hunter on the wing. Defended by Wagner. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Outside Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Over Fultz. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Isaac, the pass to Ross.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Holiday. Averaging around 5 points a game. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Okongwu. Out to the right wing. Outside Bogdanovic. To stop the drought. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Wagner against Hunter. Wagner outside. Pass to Bamba. Isaac with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Holiday with the ball. And he's gone for the lob. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it. Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Atlanta is shooting poorly at only 28%.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
To the middle. And Ross with the basket on the assist by Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist in this one. Ross has gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. The Wagner brothers, not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, D. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Sun squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
Fultz has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Inside, here's Wagner. Goes back up. Rejected by Okongwu. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Fultz against Holiday. 4 on the clock. Fultz finds Bamba from the arc. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's foul number 2 for him. On offense, here are the Hawks. Pass to Capella. And here's Hunter. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Fultz against Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That free throw no good. He's off on the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Outside Bogdanovic. The Hawks need to get one up here. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping and just moving into that. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, we've seen Terrence Ross really have a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the 3. Pass to Bold. Outside Ross. There's Fultz with a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Young from long range drills it from deep. Young's got 7 points.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Young against Anthony. Pass to Ross from deep. Atlanta with a rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Three-pointer, Holiday. No good on the shot. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Fultz. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
And he drops the first.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Banchero's checked in for Ross. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Murray from outside. Bowl grabs the board. The Magic shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Murray. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Capella. No good there. And Orlando the other way now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Young finds Murray. Over Anthony. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside Murray. Young against Anthony. From 10 feet away. It's blocked. Murray against Fultz. For three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And he lobs it up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the middle. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his 6th assist of the night. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Murray. Anthony against Young. Pass to Holiday. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. Kept alive by Atlanta.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Suggs, defended by Murray. Knocked loose and stolen by Murray. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside Murray. To the left side wing. To halt the run. Into the lane.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
The Magic have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. 5 on the clock. Now Murray. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Banchero. Back to Suggs. Launches it. Collins with the rebound. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Griffin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And Griffin slams it in.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Here's Anthony. 12 points for him. Pass to Bull. Back to Anthony. Here's Suggs. Carter inside. Working on Griffin. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And a deep three from Young. Another three for Atlanta.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Back to Murray. Here's Holiday. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And here's Anthony. He's got 16. Here's Banchero. Pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bull. The three from Suggs. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in. Griffin outside. Now Murray. Outside Young. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Banchero. Defended by Murray. Three-pointer Anthony. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So both teams changing it up here. Young finds Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. The three is up. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Anthony up top. Guarded by Young. Now here's Bamba. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Young. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
First one falls. Holiday's checked in for Young. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Hawks have gone 50% from the field in the 3rd quarter, 8 of 16. Outside Hunter. Pass to Griffin. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Here's Wagner. Isaac, right side. It's good. Isaac's got his first points in this one.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display, not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Atlanta's gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. Ross against Bogdanovich. Outside Holiday. Hunter on the wing, defended by Wagner. 4 on the clock. From 8 feet. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Fultz, he's checked in for Anthony. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Outside Hunter. Wagner with a steal. Outside Fultz. The rebound by the Hawks.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Holiday against Fultz. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Well, the Magic shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
.136 left in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Holiday. Takes it inside. Griffin outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, they need this. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich against Ross. Outside Fultz. Isaac. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Griffin outside. Knocks down the triple. Griffin's got 5.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Wagner. And here is Bamba. To the inside. And stolen by Holiday. And stolen by Bamba. Down low. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. Atlanta's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Bogdanovich against Ross. Jacks up a 3. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Wagner for three. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Orlando Magic just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Orlando shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Suggs is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Colts against Holiday. Pass to Hunter. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, VA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Hunter. So it's Orlando now. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland where they'll face the Cavaliers. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Isaac's shot is off. And for Atlanta, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Back to Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Bamba.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Pass to Harris. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
BA, I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
Suggs. Second chance effort. Rejected by Okongwu. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Forrest is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Atlanta on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Clock at 4. Back to Suggs. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Johnson finds Holiday. Now here's Hunter. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Harris against Hunter. Pass to Suggs. Let's go with a 3. Here's Bamba.
Oh, my goodness! Whoa! Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
And that one drops.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
For Orlando, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Suggs. And here's Isaac. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Atlanta's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Hunter on the wing. Here's Forrest. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Suggs. Back to Harris. Pass to Isaac. Here's Bamba. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Forrest. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Pass to Bamba. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Bamba's got 13 in the second half.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Isaac against Johnson. Now here's Hunter. Over Suggs. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
Pass to Suggs. To the paint. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
For Atlanta, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Holiday with the ball. Here's Forrest. Pass to Johnson. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Isaac. Outside for Fultz. Fires from deep. Bamba. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Bamba's got 19 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Free throw no good for Kaminsky.
At 7 feet tall with range, Frank the Tank is a great fit for the way the game is played today.
The Magic have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Harris outside. The three from Suggs. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Bamba.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Now Harris. To the wing, right side. The three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Okeke. Here's Suggs. Harris passes to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
Johnson finds Holiday. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Pass to Harris. Here's Suggs. Now here's Wagner. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Fades away. Here's Bamba. Now Wagner. And here's Harris. 4-3. They shoot again. Here's Bamba. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Bamba's got 12 points now in the quarter. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Only one turnover in the first half. He's been sloppy with the ball since.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Hunter. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Suggs. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Well, Orlando's shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Fultz with it. Pass to Suggs. Here's Okeke. Down low. Here's Forrest. Here's Okongwu. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Pass to Harris. Here's Akiki. Back to Harris. Shot from 16. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
The Hawks have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Right side Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. A 1:39 left in the game. Johnson inside, hounded by Fultz. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they earn win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And this is a matchup that's really favored them so far. They've won the first 2 games of the season series, and with 2 more left, they'll be looking forward to the last 2 against Atlanta.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Harris outside. And here's Fultz. Pass to Akiki. Over Hunter. Clock is at 3. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Okongwu. Second chance shot. He squares up and sinks it.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Fultz against Kaminsky. Outside Fultz. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.